my Forex funds has had all of their assets frozen, stopping all trading, payouts, people buying challenges, and even people getting refunds. To follow up with that, 2 weeks later, their lawsuit got postponed up to the 31st of August. And now Deel, one of the biggest payment processors for the whole entire prop firm industry, is now stopping its process and partnerships with prop firms. So what does this mean? Is this the end for prop firms? Is this your last chance? And what should we do and position ourselves in order to win during the midst of all of this crisis? So make sure you watch to the end so you can capitalize on the situation and make sure that you are setting yourself up for success, and make sure that we can get our payouts over the next 2 years. And I'll explain why I say 2 years in this video. So let's get started. So, as I mentioned, my Forex funds is going through a massive lawsuit with the CFTC, where currently they're saying that they're dealing in fraud, that they were doing people to slip to hell, and there was a whole series on this that Kimmel made if you want to go and check that out. So I'm not going to go into it too much, but the ultimate fact is that they have their assets frozen, they have a lawsuit, and they were one of the top 2 prop firms in this industry. So for them to be frozen and for them to kind of, I wouldn't say go under, but just be put on hold, has now shaken the industry. So follow up with that, Deel is one of the biggest processors. They worked with my Forex funds, they worked with Funded Engineer, they worked with my Funded FX, they work with pretty much every company at the moment except for FTMO, and they have now just pulled the plug. So people are no longer able to request payouts from Deel. So what does this mean? Is this over for the prop firms? And the answer is no. With the my Forex fund situation, we really need to see the outcome of this, to see the overview. Are they going to win? Are they going to lose? Remember, we've got to sit on sidelines. Don't be so quick to judge. We don't know the full information. Everything is just circulating. The media can manipulate us in many different ways, so we must be very careful on what we think and what we give our attention to is going to benefit us. Because at the end of the day, yes, for me, I've got 400k locked up and their payouts are locked, but they could come out of this. If they come out of this, then I can get that payment. If they don't, then I know I need to position myself, potentially request my refunds, or even go through and trade with other companies and secure these payouts whilst the prop firms are still available. Because I generally believe over a later period of time, the prop firms are going to be more expensive, they're going to be harder to get, and also they're going to make the conditions even harder because they're going to have to become regulated to some degree. Now, regulation is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it will take time to implement, it will take time to get involved, and also it can make things harder. It's a good thing because then we will have more security and more faith and more confidence to go with companies who are trying to be regulated and who are trying to work to make sure that it's a win-win proposition for us, the traders, and them as the prop firm. Deel was new to the picture anyway. People were doing and companies were doing payouts through bank transfers, wires, or even crypto, and right now they're going back to transfer wires anyway. So it's not the biggest issue and it's not the end of the world. Really and truly, yes, Deel is very convenient and yes, it's great, but there are a lot of fees to it. Personally, setting it up was a bit of a hassle for me when I first got onto it, but look, when there is a problem, there's always a solution, and right now the solution is people are moving now to other payment methods, which may be a good thing. There's always the pros and the cons. Now I encourage you, and I encourage you massively, is to take your trading seriously. There is a very small window where I personally believe it's only going to be 2 years, up to 2 years, where we have this opportunity to get up to 2 million funded, 5 million funded, and that's funded with loads of different firms, diversified with different firms, and get your payouts. And the only way you can secure your payouts is if you take your trading seriously, you have your set plan, you plan your trade, you trade your plan, you invest in your education, and you make sure that you set yourself up for success and you follow your organized plan with consistent, persistent attitude to make your dreams become a reality. Look, you've got 2 years left. Make sure that you focus. These 2 years is more than enough time for you to make sure that you get your plan in check, your trading strategy in check, put all the hard work into the process, and then get your payouts and secure them. That's my message to you. That's the lesson for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to copy your challenges, and a link in the description below, there is code WChampFX for up to 15% off on whoever you decide to choose, and it also helps support this channel massively as an overall. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. Champ out. Peace.